Welcome to the Atomic Age. We think you're going to like the show.
And here's Tony, the proud father, seeing the baby for the first time. Yes, that's Donna. Remember, this was her second. Anne was a happy baby, and she grew at an amazing rate. Luckily, she found a magic dog that shrunk her. One day, she found out she wasn't alone. She understood now that she had an older brother, John. She got used to sharing the attention with him. And everything was good for both of them. Here's an old friend.
I wanted to tell a story about Anne. She used to live across the street from me, and we would love to roller skate, and we would love to play paper dolls. We'd just spend hours roller skating up the block and back, and we had a big time. And it was really fun because for the first time after getting to know her, I had never had a tomato soup. Well, her family used to make tomato soup and cheese sandwiches, and it was such a treat for me because I'd never had that before. So it was great fun. I really used to have fun with her.
Anne had everything a girl could want. She was a Girl Scout. She had great birthday parties. She was in dance lessons. She had a Stingray bicycle and a swimming pool. She loved music, and she used that music to party hardy. Yes, Anne had everything, including friends, and a very large guy with a hamburger. Also a farting pig. Everybody better leave the room. Life was pretty good. Until... our second brother was born. He was very smart. He was cute. But most importantly, he was a boy. So Anne dressed him up as a girl and took him around the neighborhood, but tried to get rid of him by leaving him at the mercy of a giant chicken. Her parents found out about it and punished her severely. Later, Anne got used to having him around and played by herself. But then... Anne didn't sign up for this. The new one was cute too, and he loved cars. Man, he really loved cars. So instead of sharing her life with one brother, she added another and another. They would play in the yard, dressing up as cowboys and Indians, playing army, surrendering to the neighbors. She hated them, and the chicken was gone, sacrificed to a church dinner, which left her only one alternative. God. Anne didn't find God right away. She thought Jesus was pretty cool. He who took care of the lambs and watched over her without getting in the way. School was a way to escape from her brothers. She hung out with other women. The nuns were cool even if they had toothaches. Her older brother was okay because he was older, and Audrey Hepburn was a nun. There were nice nuns, there were mean nuns, and there were batshit crazy nuns. But overall, school was cool, the men were unattainable, and her class was alright. And she got to eat big hamburgers. The architecture was awesome. The altar was stunning, and the nuns were kind of cute. And then she got an idea. I will become a nun. She had 3 strong women in her life, Betty, Mary, and Donna. Betty always made funny faces. She was kind of a goof. In fact, this is the only picture we have with Betty not making a face. Nuns were cool. They were down when the young people speak, even if they did have way too many toothaches. Jesus thought they were okay. But the times, they were a-changing. And Anne's body, too, was changing. She felt strange, queer, if you will. And Mighty Mouse seemed a lot sexier than he used to be. She did some reading and found out that what she was missing was boys, regular boys, dangerous boys, boys that she could never have. Then one time a boy asked her out for a date. They went to a dance, and although she hung around mostly with the other girls, she noticed that other people were in couples, lots of different couples. One particular couple, not that one, it was Joe and Jan who she found interesting.
Hello, I'm Joe Whitley, and I'm here to talk to you about a friend of mine named Ann. I first met Ann on a yellow school bus. We were in the parking lot of the church that we go to, and we were going on a journey to the Gabriel School in order to beautify the campus. We had some bushes that they had taken over there, and dirt, and compost, and different things that we had to plant. So we needed to dig the holes to plant the bushes and get the dirt and spread it out. And it seemed like she got the job of making sure the bushes were lined up correctly. I think, however that worked out, it was a good thing, because some of the rest of us, we would just load the wheelbarrows full of dirt and bring them and spread them. Now, once we got them lined up properly, then Ann had to supervise and make sure that we were spreading the dirt evenly and at the right depth. She certainly is thorough and such a lovely person. Her demeanor is a demeanor that I would strive for myself, but I don't think ever to be able to obtain, but it's a good go. Now, after planting the bushes, we got loaded back on the school buses after putting the tools away and all, and then we went back to the campus where we originally started in order to have a little fun and fellowship. Of course, there were some children there. We had bounce houses and just kind of a carnival atmosphere. And the next thing you know, Ann's over there flipping hamburgers and turning hot dogs and passing them out to the masses. I'd never known her before that day, even though I'd seen her, maybe in a crowd from a distance, but I'd never got to know her.
Hi, Ann. It's Jan. Happy birthday. I can't believe you're already 60 years old. What happened? I remember you when we were at Gabriel's together. What a time. You were a cheerleader and you showed me the ropes. You're always amazing when you do all those flips. Every football game, I always enjoyed watching. You'd make a touchdown and you could do 4 or 5 flips. We had some good times together, talking on the telephone till all hours, trying to rate everybody in high school and who the cool people were and the handsome guys. That was a lot of fun. But the thing I remember most about you, Ann, is how you always encouraged me to follow my dreams. I appreciate that. I feel like I've gotten to be the woman I wanted to be, and you were a big influence on that. Thank you. I miss you.
No matter how they tossed the dice, it had to be the only.
By the time Anne got in the game,